So the secret I'm about to share in this video is for mass communication students, is for aspiring broadcasters, or maybe any and everyone who is interested in landing themselves a radio job this Christmas. So if that is not you, it's okay for you to scroll. All right, now that is just me and you, my sweetheart, my amazing aspiring broadcaster, my mass communication student, my person who is interested in landing themselves a radio job this Christmas. It's about time for us to have this one-on-one conversation. But before that, I need to tell you that it's important for you to watch this video till the end. And if you like contents like this, all right, contents that would help mass communication students or aspiring broadcasters grow, this is the channel for you. So do well to just hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. I already even have some other contents that I made for people like you, broadcasters, aspiring broadcasters, mass communication students. You can do well to check them out. All right, back to present day. You agree with me that this is the Christmas season, this is the holiday season. Industries are shutting down, organizations are shutting down, companies are shutting down. Everybody is just taking a break, do you understand, to go and rest and get refreshed for 2026. But guess which industry is still alive and active? The broadcasting industry, the traditional broadcasting industry. We are so active. It was recently, in fact, the media generally is active. It was recently when Apostle Joshua Selman, I mean, if you're a church person, you would know him. They usually take breaks during Christmas seasons like this, during holiday seasons like this, to also go and, you know, take some time off and get refreshed for the year ahead, right? And after saying that, oh, all departments will be shutting down to get rested, he just said, but don't worry, the media is active. At the top of my head, I'm like, of course, right? So the media industry, the broadcasting industry is active, and that includes the traditional broadcasting industry. Radio stations, TV stations, everybody is active. Nobody is going anywhere, right? And if there's a time for you to shoot your shot, it is this time. So if you're a broadcaster or an aspiring broadcaster, a mass communication student, the same way the broadcasting industry is not going on holiday, that's the same way you should not be planning to go on holidays. So I'm just going to give you a little template on how to go about it. This is the time where you're going to have to start scouting for a radio station in your area, a radio station close to you, a radio station in your state. And it's easier because now you're no longer doing anything. I mean, school has closed, work has closed. You are now back to focus on yourself and something that you love, you know, which is broadcasting, which is radio broadcasting, all right? So this is the time to just come back and begin to scout. Which radio station is closest to me? Which radio station is like the main radio station in town, has, you know, fantastic listenership across board? You know, which radio station can I apply to at this time? Can I go to and be part of and learn? I mean, this break time I have, which radio station can I spend it with? That's the first thing that you want to ask yourself. Don't forget, you also have to have your intentions at the back of your mind. Your intention is to land yourself a radio gig this Christmas, or maybe an internship opportunity, whatever it is. So once you are done, you know, figuring out which radio station is best for you, or which radio station works for you, or is closest to you, especially because of transportation, fees, and what have you, the next thing that I need you to do is to find out where that radio station is located and go to that radio station with maybe a letter or something. This is for aspiring broadcasters, you know, who have already started doing something. In fact, even if you've not started doing anything, just you stay. I'm talking to everybody. When you take your letter to that place, I mean, it's a business place, so it's not a restricted environment. When you get to that place, you go to the security post and you tell them that, oh, you're here to see a presenter. And please, before you go to that radio station, it is very, very important to keep yourself updated with the activities happening in that radio station. Don't go blindly. You should at least know the names of the programs they do. So it means that before you go to that radio station, You've been listening to them. Take 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off, listen to them. Note down the names of their presenters, note down the names of their programs, so that you have something to converse about when you meet somebody. Now, fast forward back to getting to the security post. Mention the name of a presenter. Oh, my name is so. I am a mass communication student. I want to see so person. Or you can even be audacious enough to say, I want to see the head of programs. Oh, yes. They can go and get you an appointment and tell the person, oh, somebody is here to see you. But it's easier to get through to a presenter. Do you understand? Because presenters get, their listeners always come to check in on them once in a while and all of that. And then call the person's name and say they should get the person for you. If the person is available, they are going to tell you. The person is going to come and see you. If not, you can always reschedule. But now when the person comes out, this is when you shoot your shot. It changes everything. That presenter can be your ticket to getting an internship opportunity or a job gig. That head of programs can be your ticket to getting a job opportunity. The reason why it's as if most persons, don't get offers in radio is because they are still outsiders. Opportunities circulate amongst everybody. A radio station might be needing somebody now and they will not post anything out. They will just start scouting for, talents within within the broadcasting industry. And if you're not an insider, opportunities will pass you by. So the ticket I'm giving you is the ticket to enter first. That's the first place to begin. Right? And then when the presenter comes out or when the head of programs comes out, see, what I'm sharing with you, it has worked for me severally. It has worked for some people, some persons. In fact, one lady who a mass communication lady who just graduated just a few months ago, she graduated and then she reached out to me. It was even from my YouTube video, one of my YouTube videos, that she reached out to me to say, oh, she saw my YouTube video. Then from there, she got my name. She texted me on, Instagram to say, she just finished school. She's not doing anything. She really loves radio. She wants to, at least start interning. This exact same thing. That's what I told her. And it worked. In fact, she texted me on a Wednesday. By Monday, she had resumed. So pay attention, right? Now, when the person that you asked for comes out, you properly introduce yourself. Properly introduce yourself and tell them that you're here to, seek opportunity to intern with them. You want to learn. Don't scare them away by saying, oh, you want a job because you're who? Who is your father? Do you understand? You want to first enter the environment. You want to first settle in. That's where to start. You want to learn. You're a mass communication student. This holiday season, you don't just want to stay at home doing nothing. You just want to, practice. See, radio stations need hands. TV stations, they need hands. But now we're focusing on radio stations. They need hands. You want to learn. They should not think about, any tip or anything anymore. No, you are here to learn. That's how you enter. It works. It works. As an aspiring broadcaster, you tell them, oh, you've entered here before. These are the few things that you can do. If you have demos, you can play. Just find a way to convince them to even allow you to step in, to even allow you to resume. So you're going to be starting as an intern. It works. If you don't go there, in fact, I don't even advise going to the gate and dropping letters and going back home. No. Dropping letter is fine, but what's the assurance that your letter is going to get to the management? The gate man might just forget it and continue with their life. They don't know you. So that's why it's important for you to see the person. If you did not see them the first day, go again. Speak well. Or talk about their programs that you love. Talk about the presenters that you love, that you would want to work on. That is the essence of listening to the radio station, to get acquainted with their programming before even going there in the first place. Speak well, talk well, bring your A game, sell yourself. Trust me, they are going to call you back if you do it well. If there are some things that you have done on Instagram, on YouTube, maybe you're reading news, maybe you're presenting, whatever, show them. Trust me, they are going to call you back. That's the first step. This is the first step. Now, when they call you back and say you should start interning, this is now when you show who you are and your intentions. There's no, this one is doing too much. No, you are there to do too much. You are there to get noticed. You are there to be seen. You are there to be visible. So don't go and be walking on eggshells. Don't go and be saying, let me just stay one place. No, you are not going to break in by staying one place. Be friendly. Be friendly. Learn from everybody. People in the engineering department should be your friends. People in the newsroom should be your friends. People that are the OAPs should be your friends. Like, just don't stay one place. Sometimes go and ask presenters, how do I do? Like, be seen. If there's opportunity for somebody to do something, step in. That's how you are seen. Before you know what is happening, you might be brought in to co-anchor with an OAP. That's how it starts. If you know how to present news, at least you read something, you record something, you give an OAP to say, please, can you review this thing? You are pushing yourself. Somebody might say, we need the news person is not feeling too well. There's one IT person, she knows how to read news. I've heard her read. And before you know what is happening, somebody is saying, that is magic. You will be so shocked that you will land yourself a proper job this Christmas if you do these things that I have said that you should do. It's very easy if you play your game well. You are the one that knows what took you to that place. So you make sure that you're following your script well. You are there for yourself. You do not go there to take job from anybody, and you are there to show yourself, to be visible enough for your talents to be seen, for your skills to be seen, for you to be recognized enough to be handed a job. Because if you continue staying at home and wishing that one day you're going to be a broadcaster, it will not happen. You have to move. You have to go there. You have to introduce yourself. It's when somebody knows you and knows your ability that they can even say, okay, this is what we have that you can do. And I'm talking to people who are already skilled. Now, if you're not a skilled broadcaster, maybe you're just a mass communication student, or you're just a random person who loves radio and would want to work in radio, this would also work for you for internship now. You're not there to get a job, you're there to learn. You're there to brush up your CV. You're there to get experience. The holidays, my last 2 to 3 weeks is enough time for you to now add, I worked as an intern in so station in your CV. That's where to start from. You cannot continue to sit around and be waiting for opportunities to be handed to you. It doesn't work that way. And with the media also, who doesn't work. Even if your father knows the president, what works for you in a media station is your skill. What do you have to bring to the table? Because you're going to go live on air, and if you don't know what you are doing, your mistakes will no longer be hidden. It will not be visible to the world. Everybody will just know that this one no sabi anything. It's not a good presenter. It's not a good newscaster. It's not a good reporter. Your flaws will just be shown to the world. So if you are not skilled in broadcasting yet and you want to learn, this is also a way for you to enter into the industry, familiarize yourself with the environment, begin to ask questions, begin to learn, begin to build your skills. It's in that environment. It's not outside. Most of the things that they teach you in school, you will not see it in the real world. All those things are theoretical. The practical thing is when you are now in that radio station or in that TV station. That's where you build yourself. And you have to take the bull by the horn and begin. By the time I left school, I already had 3 years experience in broadcasting. Oh yes. When I was in school, I was working with our school radio station. I did internship for Radio Nigeria Peseta FM. I was doing programs with Flow FM, with Teens Time with Chichi. I was doing program with Vision Africa. Do you understand the point I'm trying to make? Familiarize yourself with that. That's where you're building. That's where you're growing. And it is in that place that opportunity can find you, not outside. So yes, as simple as what I just said sounds, if you're able to do it and do it properly, trust me, you're going to land yourself an internship opportunity or even a job opportunity in a radio station this Christmas. For some persons who want to break into the broadcasting industry and you don't even know how to go about it, I have a crash course. It's just 7,500 naira only. A crash course in details that will teach you about broadcasting, traditional broadcasting, digital broadcasting, everything that you need to start you out in the broadcasting industry. It is 7,500 naira only. It's a crash course. I think it's 5 modules or 6 modules thereabout. Reach out to me in the comment section and I will send you a link, or maybe just maybe I would attach the link to that course in this video so that you can go and buy it and start your broadcasting journey. It's not everybody who studied mass communication that is qualified to be a broadcaster. I have people who didn't have anything to do with studying mass communication who are fantastic broadcasters today. There are ropes to these things. There are skills to these things. If you study mass communication and you don't know the practical ways to be a broadcaster, you will never be a broadcaster. This is what my course is about. So if you want to break into the broadcasting industry, especially radio, I am your go-to person. You're going to click the link in the description video and get that course for yourself, all right? In fact, it would even give you direct access to me in case you have any questions whatsoever. With that being said, thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe and turn on your notification. Until I see you next time, I am rooting for you. And when this thing that I said worked for you, please don't forget to come back and tell me, sunshine, it worked. Congratulations in advance on your internship or your new job with your preferred radio station. Compliments of the season.